All right, everybody. On today's video, first, Happy New Year. This is going to be coming out on the 1st. So, Happy New Year to everybody. I think the 70 people that are subscribed to this channel. I started this channel just because I had a bunch of crap on my mind and wanted to talk about it. But today, I'm going to expand on a little bit of a previous video I did about 4 years ago about how to keep your car from the repo man. So that video got like 14, 15, whatever thousand views and a lot of comments. So this was asked a serious way. So really, how do you keep your car from the repo man? I'm going to give you 5 reasons or 5 ways that you can keep your car from the repo man. We're going to do that right now. Number one is trade that car, with a family member. Okay, trade that car with a family member. Give your car to someone in your family that is not friggin' psycho. That's not, don't give it to no ex-girlfriend or your baby's mama, whatever, because she might go a little crazy. You tick her off, she might call the bank and rat you out. And don't give it to a family member that lives super far away where if something happens and it's really bad, you can't just go and get that car right away. Don't make that mistake. Don't be sending this car off to wherever, like 1,000 miles away, because you may not find that car again. You may not actually get that car back because some family is just not meant to be able, just not meant to do stuff like that with. So keep that in mind if you go to swap it with a family member. Don't give it to the psycho. Number two, change the color of the car. Okay? So, first off, just hit the like button so we can get this kind of video out to other people. They can find these stupid videos that I do. Probably one of the most boring channels on social media, YouTube. So, anyway, subscribe and you'll get more of this garbage. So, number two, change the color of the car. The repo guy, he's going to be riding around. He's going to be looking for a white Camry. We'll just say white Camry, white Ford, a black Ford, or a gray Ford. Paint it some other weird color. Just, okay? Because that's not going to be on his radar. Because 90% of the time, they're going to be looking for your car at night. So you might get a repo guy that's just riding around, doesn't really care. He's just looking for a red car. He's riding through the town. He's riding through the city looking for a red car. The second he sees a red car, he's going to look at it. Okay, catches his attention. He is not looking for a white car if it's supposed to be red. So keep that in mind. Don't get it wrapped. Some people want to get their car wrapped and pay like $4,000. If you're going to pay $4,000 for a car wrap, guess what? Make your payment, okay? So let's move on to number 3. Don't park it in front of your house. Park it down the road. Park that car so far down the road that you're tired when you walk home. Because the repo guy, he's just going to ride around. He's probably got 7, 8, 10 repos that he's looking for. He is not going to be riding the next 7 blocks in the city looking for your hoopty. Trust me. He's got other things to do. He's looking for the easy stuff first. Don't park it right in front of the house. Stupid. Because what are they going to do? They're going to come get it. So, if you're really that desperate, you just want to park it at the house because your lazy ass doesn't want to walk. Block it in. Block it in with something. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's a lawnmower or block that sucker in, right? Front wheel drive, pull it in. They hate that. Front wheel drive, pulled in, snatch the emergency brake on. Locks all 4 wheels. But anyway, okay, so let's get off of that. Because if you're parking it in front of your house, you deserve to get your car taken anyway. All right, so number 4, park it inside your garage. Okay, if you park it inside your garage, can the repo man come get it? Nope. Bad part about parking it in the garage, if the repo guy can see in and he knows that car is in there, there are a lot of states, and I am being 100% serious here. There are a lot of states that as long as that repo man can get proof that that car is in the garage, it doesn't come out, some states can get what they call a replevin order. Simple terms, they can get a court order, and they will be knocking on your door to give you a chance to open the garage, because if they have a court order, they're going to go in and get it. So that's a little sketchy. But if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. Put it in the garage. But let's revert back to number 3. Park it down the street. Like really far down the street where maybe you put a bicycle in the trunk and you ride that sucker home. You got to do it. So now we're going to go to number 5. So let's say you got the home thing all covered up. You're good. Nobody's coming to get your stuff. But you go to work. They know where you work. So how are you going to keep the car from the repo guy? Well, if you're not driving Uncle Bob's car and Uncle Bob's driving your car, you can't drive your car to work because they're going to find it. Unless you're not working at the same place that you said you were working when you got the car. But you never know. They might be able to find that information out too. Let's just say you're still working at the place when you bought the car. So the bank knows where you work. The repo guy knows where you work. The crazy psycho chick that you were seeing on the side down the street that they stopped by and knocked on the door and said, yo, where's Billy's car? She says, I don't know where it is, but I'll tell you that sucker works at Wawa down the street. She's going to rat you out in a heartbeat. So just kind of keep away from all that because they're going to talk to the psycho chicks. Trust me, repo guys will talk to anybody that's going to give them information about the car. So you go to work, go to a park and ride, grab a ride with a friend. Don't park at a park and ride too far away because if something happens or goes down, you've got to get to that car quick. But not even, some of you are going to be like, well, I work at a job that has a security gate. That means absolutely nothing. I'm going to tell you that right now because the security guard, he's going to keep the repo guy out. But you know who's not? Is the crazy chick that you might have been banging at lunchtime, okay, a year ago. She might be talking to the repo guy out there saying, I know where Billy's car is. He's got it in the gate. Billy might not have any clue that she is actually doing this. But the repo guy might be able to start that car, drive it out. No one's going to know. So if you even got a place that's locked up, that might not be a safe place to go. But anyway, those are the 5 things. I might think of some more. Put some comments below. Have you done this yourself? I'm kind of curious to know if you've had any of this going on. Start a conversation in the comments section. I had a lot of that in the other video. Maybe you want to see 5 more things. I don't know. Not really sure. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, put a comment below. Let me know how long have you had your car out for repo and they ain't found it. Yeah, try that. Let's get a conversation going in the comments. But until then, I'm going to be thinking and drumming up some crazy thing unless we come up with something. Let me know what kind of video you want to see. But until then, I'm Dave Bosco for Bosco 411. And I'll see you on the next video. Happy New Year.